It's been about 6 weeks now since my ex-girlfriend Julie and I broke up, and I'm hoping that this video will help you in your relationships so you can learn something from it. You know how in a relationship you get to that point where things become difficult and little things get misinterpreted, and well, you know what I mean. Well, that's where we were at. And I mean, it's been coming on for a while now, but I suppose the tail end of it really began when we were in bed watching TV, and there was some movie on, and I mean, I have to admit, I really didn't enjoy the movie. These were just some of the things you do, cuddle up in bed and watch this movie on cable, whatever, that Julie thought was a good movie, and I was there to watch with her in lieu of other things later that night. But she got hungry and said, "Hey, why don't we order a pizza?" And I thought, oh, great, I'll go get it, which was wrong. I was supposed to have it delivered, and she says, "Honey, why don't we just call delivery, because the movie's got about another half hour to go, and by the time they get here, the movie will be over, we can watch." And so I knew I should have just done that. I mean, I know it now, and I guess I knew it then, but I didn't want to, because I just didn't. So I kind of said, well, because I made up a bunch of reasons why it'd be better to get the pizza. I had really good reasons. It'll be hotter, and if they make a mistake, you can catch it there. They fix it. Cost more money and all. But see, that wasn't the point. The point was staying there in bed watching the movie. And since I didn't want to, I didn't really think about it, or I did, and decided, oh, well. See, this is where you can learn a thing or two. Choices. We have choices. So anyway, she said, "Go ahead," which means don't you dare go. So I did. And I got the pizza, and by the time I came back, the movie was over, and Julie was really pissed at me. But she didn't say that. She just didn't talk. She just didn't say anything, which of course meant that I had made a bad decision. And so that was kind of the beginning of it. But anyway, and she didn't eat a lot of the pizza either, which was good, because it was good. I had a lot of it, actually. Going to get a pizza, it's kind of a manly thing. It's not manly to have it delivered. It's, it's kind of going out there and foraging and not watching the movie. And having your freedom to do what you want, to go where you want, to go to the pizza place and shit like that. Anyway, the next day, really a kind of a positive thing until it turned into a negative thing, is that morning, I just loved it. I opened the car, I forgot about it, the pizza, and the car smelled like pizza. And it smelled like pizza for half the day. It was just, wonderful. And so that night, I mentioned to Julie about, now this is a mistake, about how my car smelled so good. Now see, okay, the problem is I'm bringing up the issue of pizza again and all. And I said, I just love the smell of pizza. And she said, I bet you'd like it if I smelled like pizza. And being a wise ass and I don't know, I said, yeah, it'd be great if you tasted like pizza too. That was the wrong thing to say. So I think that's 2 strikes, but the ball game had been going on for a while, kind of downhill. So that night, there was a real tragedy. And this was an accident. And I mean, you can learn something from this. You know how the rule is you have to bring the toilet seat back down? Okay. Well, right over here, let's see, yeah, right there. This is the master bedroom and all, and that's the bathroom. The bed's out over here. So it was like late and all, and I was doing my thing in the bathroom and half asleep, and doing the right thing by bringing that lid back down. But I was asleep. I don't know what happened. It slammed down. And here's the thing about that bathroom right over there. It's got a shape like a natural resonance cavity. I mean, and its length is just the right length to create a wavelength of the frequency at which the slamming down of the top of the, the toilet occurs, the seat and the seat part. And it kind of like, that sound gets amplified immensely. It's just, and objects actually fly through the air as a result of the pressure wave. And so, it's like the bed's fairly close to it, and it just slammed down, and honestly, it was an accident, I think. I mean, I was just half asleep. I don't know. But that was it. Because I had forgotten to, and she had brought that up shortly before that. I don't remember if it was the pizza night or the night before it. But it's just when things are going downhill, You go from not putting the seat down to slamming it down. But, well, that's it. And so it's over. But see, there's a few things that you can learn from this. And I'm not going to point them out to you because I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. But I want to tell you that I have begun to move on. I mean, I'm not quite ready yet. I'm almost there. But let me show you. Okay? I bought something. I haven't installed it yet. I'm not ready to. But I think this will make a big difference next time. What is it? You see this over here? Bemis. It's a toilet seat that, look at this. I'm going to see if I can get that in close so you can read it. It says right over here, slowly and quietly closes with a tap. There you go. So, here's what I've learned from my experience. The important thing is to get yourself a toilet seat that slowly and quietly closes with just a tap.